On April the 30th, 1978, Thomas Charles Fulp was born. He will then go on to make the Behemoths, but while working on Newgrounds, he will make games such as Dad and Me, uh, Crashing Castle Crashing the Beard, and a bunch of other Flash games. But after Castle Crashing the Beard and Dad and Me, he refused to make a bad game. After that, all of his games were fire. First, we have Castle Crashers, one of the best games ever. And I got this game for $7. I've played it on PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and now I'm playing it on PS5. And I've played it a little bit on Xbox One S. That was on my cousin's when I was helping him a bit. What else? So yeah, and then he has Alien Hominid. So what I really want to say for this series, I want to try a new type of series, and it is how to put hours onto a game. That I've personally played. I know how to put hours on some games I haven't even played myself. So what's called for Castle Crashers, what I would suggest in the first part would have to be is just beat the game first off, but um, in order to do this, I would say mostly play with friends because soloing it is pretty fun, but it's mostly what makes the moments in Castle Crashers is um, having to clutch up, reviving all your teammates, having that one potion left. You know, you might accidentally transform it into the beefy mode, using all your bombs, having no bombs left. You know, not being it's the feeling of not being able to not being prepared for the fight. Because the thing is about me is I've played this game many times, so I'm prepared for every single fight there is, and um, if I die in a fight, I'll just keep retrying, keep retrying, keep retrying. There is no element of diversity because I know where every enemy is. Because when you play with two players, you know you have the element of I need to revive the player. You know, there's more health with the players. So yeah, like I said, really just playing with players will help you a lot because you'll really just love to play with those people, even though it might take a little bit longer. It really depends on how what type of players you are. And another thing I would say is don't over level. Like if y'all have to go to Steve's Forest to level up a couple of times, you know, just so you could beat rapid side, it isn't that bad of a deal. You know what I mean? But there's this one glitch where I don't really want to explain it and I actually did the glitch myself, and I kind of regret doing the glitch. Um, but it makes you a level 99 in like 10 hours, and what this did, it basically killed my normal run because um, most of everything is one shot up to this point. Well, not most of everything, you know. I'll just say it isn't really that hard. You know what I mean? You're able to beat this game at level 20 and arguably even level 15, and arguably even level 10. It depends how good of a player you are, and depends the class you have and all that stuff. But so as you can see, a level 99 just completely dominated it. Also, to mind you, I have um, a bunch of skills because I played this on almost all the consoles that it has it on, except for Nintendo Switch and PC. Um, but what's it called? So that's sort of killing my run. I would say don't over level in that sort of sense because you know that could have added me maybe another 3 hours of gameplay because I'm not too good. I don't know how to do level skips and everything. So I was at I think level 20. So um, and I can't remember exactly where I was at, but I was somewhere around here, and it basically killed my run because you know it was not that hard to do. No, actually, I wasn't there. I remember I was near the cornfields, right? And these are really fun levels. You know what I mean? So this also killed my arena run because I'm a sort of collectible guy in these sort of games where I need to put hours in. So I got I was doing all the arenas, right? But thing is, it's very easy to do the arenas because what's called there's no risk. There is a reward, but there's no risk. You know what I mean? If I go into this arena right here, there's the risk that I could lose some time. You don't get any XP for it. You might die. You kind of want to go in a little bit prepared. You know what I mean? You might want to level up a few more times, get all your potions, but to the point where I was at to the point where no potions, no animal orbs. I could use the worst weapon. Beat this one, beat that one, beat that one. I could beat all of them at the same time. Um, it basically killed the run. I'll just say that. Um, so if your run does get killed, I would say go into insane mode. But crazy thing about his insane mode is it technically is really hard. I'll be honest. Like I'm not gonna downplay it, but um, it really has to do with the fact that I heard someone say, "Oh, you should start playing this game insane mode at level 50." I'm level 99, and insane mode is actually still hard. And I've been playing this game for a while. But the thing is, it doesn't actually get hard until this point in time. So what I would say is, for this point in time, is try to get a friend to help you out. You know what I mean? Don't try to be too high of levels in these. If you are already too high of levels, try to get a partner that's kind of a low level so you can sort of combat that. If you can't, then I guess you're just gonna have to deal with it, in that sort of sense. Also, another thing I would say is there are ways to make your game harder in insane mode, and that's simple stuff like adding rules to yourself, like no pets, no magic, sword only, um, archer only, and there was a guy who did shovel only, and the level that he got to was the volcano level, I think it was, before he stopped playing. Because I was watching his gameplay, and it was literally just an hour of him being in like the beefy mode, so his pet could kill it. It wasn't that fun. So what I would say is try to stay away from things that are really mundane in this game. So if I was to say, like I said, the first thing you should do is, of course, beat the game, right? And then I would say get all the items, get all the pets, get all the swords. You'll have a fun time treasure hunting. I had a little bit of a fun time finding all the pets. I didn't find, and what I would suggest is do not watch a video like I did because it kind of did destroy the fun. So I would say just try your best to manually get them, and if you can't manually get them, I got most of the pets manually by myself. But and there's a lot of pets you could buy. But yeah, also getting the weapons, getting everything you need, being a little bit over prepared, will help you a lot. Having the king is really nice. You get it after Peepstrello's cave. Peepstrello cave in insane mode. So there's many ways to play this game. So you could play this game in, like, yeah, it is also, you're always going to be playing the same level over and over again, but you can play the level in a different way. That's the thing with Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Like the game is pretty good, only for like maybe a couple hundred hours, and then you could add extra stuff like doing the Easter eggs, leveling up. That that only can maybe get you to like a couple 400 hours, something like that. It really depends what type of player you are. And really how mundane you see the things are to be. Um, but it's really just inventing your own playstyle. I would sort of say so. Playing with the king is really fun because he heals you. I'll just say that healing you was it was really nice to play with my brother. It was the king because he would mostly survive most of the time because he had of course healing and stuff. So, but one of us was more offensive, so it was a weird combatant in that sort of sense. And if you're done with that, if you're really done with solo wise, you have back off barbarian. which is a really it's a decent mode. I think you can get like in 2-ish hours, 3-ish hours. Really depends who you are. Before it becomes midday, I could probably get like a couple hours in. And then you have arena mode. If you're playing solo, it's basically just doing this. But if you're playing with people, oh, and let me tell you, you could get at least 10 hours, 10 hours before that thing gets boring. At least it's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. You got the beefy, the treasure, the quick draw, and just the regular combat. And I think they have something, the treasure or something. They have something else. But yeah, it's just a really fun mode that adds a little bit of extra content. Like I said, you sort of have to make your own content. And I do like the trophy system. The trophy is trophies give you there's KISS where you kiss for princesses in a multiplayer game. What's it called? You have the one where you go to the deer place and don't get hit. So what I would say is, if you do all of those and they're not that fun, try to make your own. So what I would say is try to do full moon without getting hit. Try to do the alien spaceship without getting hit. Try to do what's it called? What's it called? Try to do the final battle was just melee. That's a really fun thing to do. Um, try to do try to do try to do insane mode was not too easy character. I actually do regret picking Gray in that sort of sense. So here, let me show you some really fun levels right here. This is a fun level. This is a fun level. Most of the levels are pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Medusa's Lair is not that fun. Full Moon's really fun. One of the best levels. Snow World's not. It's more of a wave level. Ice Castle's pretty fun. This is just a little quick event. This is pretty fun, and this is really fun as well. So you just have to keep replaying those in different fashions. Maybe this time I'll bring my cousin to play with me. Castle Crashers, I'll teach him, and I can see his reaction to fighting the Cyclops, because it'll be the reason it'll be different playing with level 99 and a level 20, right? Because level 20, you're gonna wanna revive him, because what's the point of playing with him if you're not gonna revive him? So I've had a lot of moments in insane mode where reviving my teammates was so fun, because I had the adrenaline rush of having everyone on me, and knowing if I don't get them, it's all on me, right? But my teammates, they also get that same adrenaline rush when I die, because I'm usually reviving them most of the time. So yeah, that's really it for trying to have that co-op adrenaline rush. I would say also, what I started doing is I started helping people in multiplayer. It's weird. I really do like this game. It's weird, even though I played it so many times. I see the end credits a lot of times. Um, but yeah, I just started helping people with random levels, because then I add them, and then they could help me in insane mode with certain characters that I want. Because because if you have a hard challenge that you're doing, like I said, you could create that adrenaline rush even if you are at level 99, because you'll have one of your friends, or even doesn't have to be your friend, he'll be a level 30, right? You take him to, I don't know, this level, he keeps dying a lot, but it's fun in that sort of sense. If he's not dying a lot, then you're just going to be rushing. It's very mundane in that sort of sense. You need something to set you back. You need challenges. So that's what I would say. You need if you do insane mode, please play with players, because it does set you back a lot, because most players are like level 30 with um, the skulls and everything, and please never do the what's it called, the scarecrow thing. I would say just naturally get to level 99. Even on the PS3 version, I didn't even naturally get to level. I didn't even get to level 99. I got to level 80 on the king, and I used the It was a little glitch in Industrial Castle where you used the boomerang. Um, and it didn't get me all the way, but it was a decent level, to where I could basically take most things. So yeah, that's my little guide on how to put hours into this game. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.